So Oregon's offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Moore to the air. He's got it still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And the Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They moved it right to the edge, and they need one more yard for the touchdown on third down. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And this was looking like such a promising opening drive of the game. They had it down close. They tried to run the ball there on third down, didn't get it. So now it's decision time for them.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Scarlet Knights offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. He leaves it with his back. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Rutgers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for space. It's Whittington. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The short hands, it's Bryant. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield and he gets it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Dances away. Stands in and takes the hit. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Whittington. He'll take it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore will throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Ducks! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Rutgers, 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the running back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Moore to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Crosses the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. First down here for the offense.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Finds a crease at the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're
looking for the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Rutgers, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to...
Finds a spot in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pressure coming. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Oh, they block it. He's going to scoop it up.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Moore will throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Going to look downfield again. Extending the play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Raymond. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Duff. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
brings up third down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Raymond. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's strong. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Finds the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weber. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they want a few down.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Catch in the middle. It's Weber. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And remember, he's already had 1 block in this game. Good right down the boulevard. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Picks up the 1st down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
That's caught. It's Moore. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Ducks will try to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He makes a grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. Followed
The blockers, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Raymond. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's got it on the move. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Pass interference.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on 2nd down. Moore will throw. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, two.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Strong. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Defense looks as if it's coming. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Now, a 4th down.
Pulls it in at the 25. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Hughes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that end. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Makes the grab inside the 30. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Hughes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here we go. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. From the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Duff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to kick this one away.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking a punt.
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. This time it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally...
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Rutgers, 24.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That's reeled in, it's strong. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He's going to throw deep right side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the Scarlet Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Hughes. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Direct snap. It's Hughes. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as